Have you ever been that high school student? By that high school student, I mean you get home after school, do as much homework as humanly possible, goes to practice for hours, then you get home again, shower, eat, more studying and homework, off to bed, then you repeat that whole process all over again until the weekend where you have games, maybe extra practices? Or maybe you're that student who stays at school all day because you have that practice or game right after school. Or maybe you skip classes because you have a game during that class. Regardless, students struggle with that balance. Participation in athletics during high school is beneficial physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and academically, with additional long term advantages. In fact, the Johns Hopkins writes that according to a study of adolescents, health behaviors in the U.S., student athletes are more likely than their non athletic peers to engage in health promoting behaviors. This includes, but are not limited to, daily physical activity, healthy habits, and self esteem increase. Upon a small survey conducted by a sports editor, Caroline Becker, the student concluded with peers that the student athletes generally have better mental health than non athletic students. This is because they have an incentive to get up and move around. High school athletes additionally develop character skills such as leadership, confidence, and goal setting. The benefits of athletics not only contribute to the mental health and well-being of a student athlete, but additionally the physical and character aspects as well. However, with every positive follows along a negative. It is evident to include the negative side effects of athletic participation in high school, as it plays a vital role when contributing to a student's overall well-being. Balancing academics, athletics, and social life as a high school student is challenging and can lead to stress and other attacks on a student's overall well-being. A study conducted by the National Library of Medicine surveyed high school athletes between the ages of 16 through 17 with different ethnicities from different locations and opposite sexes. The survey resulted in approximately 91% of all cohort experienced some level of stress due to sports. Interestingly, about a third claimed stress positively affected performance. Fear of failure and self-pressure were the most common cause of stress. The same survey produced reasons why sports cause stress in high school student athletes, concluded with 66% of students answering self-pressure and 64% answering fear of failure caused their stress. Furthermore, 45% feared judgment from others, and 35% had too high expectations held by themselves. 34% answered coach pressure, and 21% responded with parental pressure as the reason for stress in athletics. Johns Hopkins Medicine highlights that young athletes can get stressed out by the pressure to win or do well in their sport, a burden intensified by parents or coaches who may push them to excel. However, targeted interventions such as open communication, mental health support, and a cultural shift towards balance can alleviate these effects. All these enable the student athletes to thrive in both domains, academically and athletically. As research and anecdotal evidence suggest, addressing these issues not only benefit the individual, but also strengthen the broader educational and athletic community. Future efforts should focus on destigmatizing mental health struggles and equipping student athletes with tools to navigate their dual roles successfully.